asking powerful questions is a lost habit that we need to rediscover, and that is why I'm absolutely delighted to have you with us, Joan, today. Welcome.
Thank you, and welcome everybody. But so why is it that asking questions is helpful? So how does it work? Well, action learning we use as a leadership development approach, and it does seem to work really well because it deals with real life wicked problems that don't have an obvious solution. And an action learning set will work through wicked problems and have a process of getting everybody in the small group, usually this sort of size. Everybody in the group will take turns to ask the problem holder questions about that problem. It's actually more powerful if, as a group, we can ask powerful questions that will help that person see the problem in a different way and think up their own solution. Now, key to all this is instilling a moment of reflection in the problem holder. And actually, action learning works really well virtually because we can use the chat to write the questions in, and the problem holder can not only hear the question, but read it as well. And we're not asking the problem holder to answer the questions as they come in like this. I say to people, it's not a game of ping pong. This is a reflective tool. I want you to hold still, wait for the questions to come in from the group, and then I'll come back to you and say, right, do any of these resonate with you? Are there any that you would like to answer right away? Does it stimulate any new options? What I've found over the years is that when I put managers and leaders into an action learning set, they seem to be programmed to offer solutions. This is not about solutionizing. This is about asking really good questions.
I shouldn't be, but I'm always surprised as to how satisfying an action learning set is.
We built up a framework, a success behavior framework for managers of digital and remote and hybrid workplace. And at the heart of everything they do, there is asking powerful questions and active listening. Because it is, as we touched on a little bit earlier, in the digital workplace, it is a lot more difficult to grasp the context of the person on the other side of the world in a totally. So if you know someone who could be interested, not only the pilot is heavily discounted, but there is a free space available for a women managers of remote and hybrid team that will be drawn by the fabulous Jo Cook, editor of Training Journal, in September, sorry, the free space is sponsored by Training Journal. So thank you very much, everybody, for your time.